They're heating packs.
Heating packs.
So you normally would
Made
see
from
these like
socks.
at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're $20 to $50, and it's literally a white tube sock that they put the rope in at the end, and then they charge you $30 for it.
Oh.
And they're actually filled with rice.
Long line of business.
That's a good business.
Wrong
I
business.
like that business.
So what do we need to get
We're
started
making a DIY
on
version.
this?
You're going to need socks, and I got these at Target last night for $1 in the dollar section. So you're going to get actually 2 heating packs for $1. Do that, 50 cents each, right? And we're going to fill them with rice. This is white long grain rice. You could also use buckwheat. And then you're going to need some scissors and then something to tie off the end. Today we're using the Fabri-Tac glue. I like to sew mine. This one I've sewn, you probably can't, it's so close. But if you know how to use a needle and thread, sewing is always your best option. If you don't, then use, the, what's it called?
The tape.
Peel stick tape or the fabric glue.
And what are this? Those
are the essential oils. So we're going to scent our rice. And before you begin anything, you want to scent your rice.
Okay.
So for every 2.5 cups of rice, you want to do about 4 drops of essential oil. And the more oil you do, the longer it will last in the sock, because after a couple of months, it will, it'll go away.
Okay.
So what I recommend is actually doing your rice a week ahead of time and letting it sit in a Ziploc bag with the essential oils if you really want that scent to last
Does this
forever.
work with basmati or just that? This...
They use
Okay,
white
good.
long grain rice. I don't, that's a Sophie question.
Nope,
I'm really not Sophie. But I'm
She
just
plays one on
pretending.
TV, just so you know. All right, what's the first thing we need to do to get started on it?
Take your sock, and
Okay.
these are long socks. I think the longer the better because it wraps around your neck. And if you want to use the fabric scissors, we're trusting
I will.
you won't
This is
stab us.
color coordinated, by the way. Just
Ooh,
yeah.
fancy.
What do we do?
Now,
Just
You're
right
going-
there?
I'd flip them over.
Oh, flip them over. Like I knew that.
I knew that.
And then right at the.
And then right at the heel,
He
just
uses
cut
the
it
other
off.
side when he's stabbing.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it was
smart.
like
People talk better when you use that. Yes.
right.
Okay.
And then look, you could save these and wear these around your house.
on your head.
Right.
This may be a silly question, but do you have to cut the foot off? I know it has a
You
little
don't have
bend
to.
in it.
I
but-
actually was playing with that last night because it would kind of like be a bend around your neck, but then
Yeah.
I would just be coming on with the sock,
have
and
to
I
cut
thought
the
it was kind of
foot off,
weird.
trust me.
Oh,
You know, like what's the DIY? Fill your sock with rice? Right. So I didn't do that. So what you want to do is
you're
going
honest.
to hem. I know.
Right.
You're going to hem your sock on both sides. So start at the bottom.
No, use it-
Here
no.
is the hemming
The
tape.
hemming tape,
Here's
okay.
the piece that's already
Okay.
cut. So
Already
you're
cut.
going to put it sticky side down
Sticky side.
on the
they
inside.
They both feel sticky to me, but whatever. Okay.
Okay, so if he's putting this on and you say you sewed, will this still hold
Yes,
up?
I sew, but if you want to sew, I would not even do the hemming tape. You're just literally going to sew it.
Uh-huh. And it's
if
just
you
a
don't
simple
sew-
stitch that you do. And then you also have the tacky glue, which we're going
Right.
to use some of this as a
Right.
fabric.
Right. That worked really well, didn't it?
Yeah, right? So it's
Yeah.
on there.
I went to college, just to let you
So
know.
now, at this point, once you have the tape in there,
Anyway, how that worked out.
we're gonna put the rope on both sides.
Yep.
It's okay, the tape
can we see
is
that?
halfway
Okay.
stuck right there. And then once you do that, you're gonna add the glue.
Add the glue,
So
okay.
it's really double secure with the tape. It's a no iron tape.
I don't know
And-
what to put. Okay.
The glue. And this rope I'm using is just hemp rope. I cut an 8-inch piece to put at the end. And then see how you're gonna press it down, put on a book on it, and let it dry for at least an hour before you fill it with rice.
And this will, Jesse, this will hold up because rice
This
is
will hold
small.
it.
Even
These
through the
glue-
heat and cooling
yes.
of the microwave,
the glue
it'll hold.
and the hem tape are both machine washing safe,
Okay.
and you can put it in the dryer and the microwave, so it won't heat up and then open up. It will
Okay.
not. All right. So this one I'm going to let dry. This one I've done earlier,
Okay.
and we're going to fill it with. Ew, there's a fly on it.
Perfect.
There's
It
a
comes
fly?
with its own.
Oh,
It
okay.
comes with its own
Now it's
insects.
on your
Yeah, okay, now it's on your jacket.
He doesn't even. Maybe he's got glue on his
Oh,
feet.
you know,
and he
flies are so
doesn't.
dirty
It's
now.
nothing but pure protein.
Oh.
Heat it up.
Can someone fill this with rice?
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm going to let that.
So this
there we
is
go.
the lavender rice. We already put the essential
Now,
oils
how
in
much
it.
would you put in?
So
I
for a
mean,
long sock,
We got a lot of rice
you're
to do
going to
here.
do
Yeah.
I need
2.5 cups, and that's a half a cup. So
So there's one cup.
gonna-
guess how many
right?
times we fill it.
Oh, I'm getting the aromatherapy effect already. This is just delicious.
Right?
Yep. I smell it. It
5.
smells so good.
Okay.
But in general, I mean,
A
you.
little bit more.
Okay.
But in general, you don't want it to be overstuffed.
No,
but
you don't want it to be
if
crazy.
You could
just
give or take
enough,
a little bit.
exactly. So it kind of bends.
Yeah.
And then the same thing. So this is the ugly side of the sock. What we're gonna do for this, it's a little bit trickier. We're gonna fold it inside, just like that, creating a hem.
Oh, look at that.
And then you're gonna do the same thing.
So
you're
we'd
gonna
use
cut
the
the tape
tape.
again.
Okay. Yeah, I should have
You
got
cut
there for
that.
And you know what? Let's.
You are amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that
Oh,
part
he
because
does
see, you get the end done. That's the
Yes.
key there. You gotta have
Right?
that little end.
Now, when you
started.
put it in, how you put this in the microwave? Obviously, when you have those.
Now do the rope.
I'm
Another.
Sure.
Another
George
side of rope.
has.
Wait.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Okay.
I promise.
Stop
Now
yelling.
glue.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Oh no! Oh, I'm getting nervous. Take away
Mommy
the
and
scissors.
Wait.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting.
I'm just gonna watch you two do this.
Well, now
Now this is
my
like
glue is sticking to
this
my
is
glue.
a very special school.
There we go. How long do you put this in the microwave? What is it? Can you
Seal it up?
overcook this with a?
Oh,
No, you're
Will
gonna
the-
put it in for a minute and a half. Depending on your microwave. I don't know if you have some crazy powerful microwave, but generally it's a minute and a half.
Won't
Let
the
this
rice
dry.
after a period of time just get
No,
burnt?
you know, these really
and-
last for a long time. These are really inexpensive, so
does the rice fry?
no, it does over time. So what you want to do is cover it with a wet paper towel, damp, and that will keep it longer.